back to Hamilton Life, everyone. I'm Linda Rourke. So if you're a parent, you know, it's so busy, your life is crazy, but you still want to try to feed your kids healthy food. Being organized will certainly help, and that's what we're going to try to help you do here today with Shelly Linehan, who joins us from Full Circle. Shelly, thanks so much.
Linda.
This is beautiful. I mean,
Oh,
I love
thank
the
you.
concept because it's such a challenge for parents to come up with healthy options for their kids to send them off to school. So you're doing that for us, and boy, I've got some great ideas just looking in front of me here.
Awesome. So my goal usually with parents is to emphasize, you know, a reasonable whole foods diet. That encourages variation and moderation. So your kids can eat anything. You can include anything as part of a healthy lifestyle as long as we look at the big picture in terms of what your kids are eating. So the examples here are not intended for restricted diets, obviously. This encourages a whole foods diet, a reasonable whole foods diet. But I hear parents say all the time, probably the three most common issues with packing healthy lunches is time, picky eaters, and then marketing, because marketing makes it very difficult and misleading for parents to make good decisions, but it also makes the wrong foods appealing to children.
I was just going to say that. I mean, that's for my kids. I want Lunchables. Can we do Lunchables?
All the,
you know, I'm like, no, do you did that. I mean, this is a great option. You've done a Lunchable that you could do yourself at home.
And that's exactly what these are intended to be. This is sort of make your own Lunchable. So these are rice crackers, cheese, leftover chicken that we had for dinner last night, and some veggies. These are a whole grain cracker, a 7-grain cracker, with some hard-boiled eggs, veggies, and these are edamame. You can also get them in the pod. Kids love to pop the seeds out of the pod.
Pop peas, my kids used to call those.
That's right. So, I mean, in general, kids tend to get too much sugar, too much dairy, too much wheat. So, you know, try to make those changes where we're providing our kids with whole foods rather than processed packaged foods.
And this is a great idea here for the vegetables, because you know, vegetables
great for the picky eater.
Yeah, and I love what kind of butter is this in there? Is it
so this is almond butter. So great snack for at home if your kids don't have nut allergies. Can't take it to school, but you can replace that very easily with things like soy nut butter or tahini. These have a little bit of hummus. These have a little bit of honey on them. And then, of course, your carrot sticks, cream cheese, and raisins. Good for picky eaters. And I tell parents, you know, it's a matter of making better choices and making that progression slow for your kids. Because if they're used to eating French fries and chocolate chip cookies, you know, they may not want to choose something like a quinoa salad, right? So I do tell parents little steps are the best steps. Try to make things fun for your picky eaters. So these, we've got some stars, we've got some cars. You can trying to get away from the sandwich idea with the lunch meats and all the nitrates and sodium and processed fat. You know, try and make your own. Again, there's leftover chicken in here. I used avocado instead of mayonnaise, and there's some chopped up peppers. If you've got kids that like the finger foods, you can cut your wraps into pinwheels. But all certainly better options than typical sandwiches.
Yeah, I mean, a yogurt parfait is a great idea, too, to get some fruit yogurt and some granola. And I like this one here that
sweet
you've done
potato
with sweet potato chips.
And this actually I packed with frozen berries this morning just to help keep it cold in a lunch.
Great idea.
But yeah, using things like quinoa is a great option to up their clean proteins. Kids tend to not get enough clean protein, and they tend to not get enough vegetables.
Yeah, I mean, you hear great things about quinoa. My kids will just eat it plain. Like
one of the very few vegetarian protein sources that is a complete protein. So a great option, and it tastes delicious. So that's really just good. Quinoa and with whatever veggies I had in the fridge, oil and vinegar. We want to try all of these sort of our complete combination of protein, healthy fat, and fiber. And, you know, your kids can still have treats.
They can, and you can make these at home. There's so many good options.
So we made these.
You guys often have seminars at Full Circle as well. That's right. That people can tap into where you can help them with things like this. Check out their website, fullcirclehamilton@gmail.com, to email them if you've got any questions, and you can follow them on Twitter and call 905-930-7769 for more information. We'll see Shelly back here in a few weeks.